So, time for a quick update regarding USA power supplies. I did say by the end of January I'd have these PSUs ready, and technically this is true. However, unfortunately, they have supplied them with a 2.1mm centre pin instead of a 2.5mm centre pin on this connector, which means that for all of the units I've made so far, brilliant, they're not going to fit. So, what's the solution? The solution is I've got some boards that I haven't finished yet, and I'm going to make sure that I get hold of some of these fancy 2.1, 2.5mm double compatible connectors to go on these. So, with any luck, I'll have a few universal units that can use this PSU without any issue. The reason I want to use a double compatible one is so that we've got legacy support in the future, because if I exhaust the total supply of these 2.1mm connector PSUs and just use a 2.1mm connector instead of a double type, then they're not going to be a very good fit for the future. So that's the problem solved for this MC Pro, MM Pro phono stage. However, unfortunately, I've been working a bit too efficiently and I've finished the 100 sets of Spartan 5 phono stages that I wanted to make for the start of this year. So that means that I'm not able to offer any silver Spartan 5s for the US market for the next few weeks. However, I am getting some of this metal work reworked, so I think possibly in a couple of months I'll have some ready to go for the US with this dual type connector. But more excitingly, I'm getting some black metal work with white silkscreen lettering on the front, which should be very, very fancy and fairly good looking, I hope. So that will be okay. If you want one of these, I'm afraid you're going to have a black one, but apart from that, it's not the end of the world, which is always nice to hear.